Hello there, this is Will Woodgate, and today I'm going to talk to you about the new WeaverPix theme I've been working on called UltimateGallery. There has been a stack set available from a company called Weaver Add-ons called UltimateGallery for a couple of years now. Fortunately, it's come to my attention that the developer is no longer actively supporting or updating the stack set, and as a result quite a lot of my RapidWeaver theme customers have had great difficulty trying to get it to work in their projects and trying to get hold of support or updates. So it appears that unfortunately that product has demised somewhat and it's no longer a viable option for a lot of RapidWeaver users. I've been asked what I would recommend as an alternative, and the honest truth is I didn't really have an alternative to the UltimateGallery stacks. So I decided to set myself a challenge of building my own sort of UltimateGallery stack. But I've decided to approach things slightly differently in that instead of using the stacks plugin for RapidWeaver, I'm going to be using the WeaverPix plugin instead. This is a very popular image layout and sort of image slideshow plugin for RapidWeaver by Chili Dog Software. So without further ado, we'll jump straight in and then I'll show you what I'm up to. So WeaverPix, as you know, or you might not know, image plugin for RapidWeaver. You can either drag and drop your images straight in like this into edit mode. Alternatively, you can source images from Flickr, Picasa, 500 pixels, Dribbble, or you can even set up your own image warehouse to store images on. The image warehouse that WeaverPix supports, actually, you can get a free iPhone app to enable you to actually log in, manage your images. So that's a nice solution that a lot of people use. Of course, the advantage of using any of these sort of third-party services is building a website on behalf of a client. They can actually log in and update the images anytime themselves. But today I'm just going to focus on images dragged and dropped directly into RapidWeaver. As you may know, you can edit your images in WeaverPix. There's various different basic edits you can make to images just to enhance them and improve their sort of display, if you like, on the web. And once you've got an image selected and over here on the right hand side, you can change its title, you can apply an alt attribute, and you can also apply a link to the image. And the link is the important bit today. This is what really makes this new WeaverPix theme I've developed come alive. You've also got support for captions, and WeaverPix has a very nice rich text editor, so you can actually customise how the text looks, format it correctly for the web. But once you've got the theme installed, then that will be selectable from the themes menu in WeaverPix. So you just basically choose the theme on the left hand side here. And then over here on the right hand side you can make the theme active, you can set the defaults, and you've got all the different features, lists and things like this. This is all still very much stuff I'm working on at this point in time. Obviously near release I will tidy this up some more and get it working better. But as of today you've got the option to choose a gallery type. You can toggle between a carousel, a grid, which is the default, a slideshow or stacked image layout. And then what I've done is to split the settings into groups. So you've got a group of settings here for your lightbox, a group for the image grid, a group for carousel, and a group for the slideshow at the bottom here. So today I'm just going to be using the grid mostly. We'll have a look at the others quickly, but that's the one I just want to focus on. So I'll just close that, and you just simply go ahead and preview your page. And as you can see at this point, we've just got ourselves a very simple grid layout. It's fully responsive as you would expect, and if I click on an image it'll open our content within a nice lightbox. This is a YouTube video I've uploaded, just a very quick example. We've got full HD support here if you want it, so you can display some really nice video. It will also time with other services like Vimeo, and you've also got the option of displaying static images as well, like this. The image title will be used as this little sort of caption text at the bottom here of the content, and you can easily navigate backwards and forwards through your gallery very nicely like this, all closed to come out of a lightbox. Thumbnails generated in grid mode are fully optimised. To prove that, if I was to drag and drop one onto my desktop, and if I go ahead and open this in preview and just call up the details, you can see that this thumbnail image is resized to a maximum size of 250 pixels, which is what I set in the theme settings, 72 dpi, JPEG, and it's a maximum file size of 25 kilobytes. So that will tell us that this page will load extremely quickly, even if it's being viewed over quite a slow internet connection. It's very well optimized. You'd have no difficulty loading this over most of the internet connections, different web browsers, devices like the iPhone and various mobile devices. That was grid mode quickly. Let's just have a look at the others. We've got carousel mode here. There we go. So that just displays a simple sliding list of images. And again, we've got pagination bullets at the bottom here. We've got left and right navigation arrows. I can click on an image and it'll just open it in the lightbox, just like that. Nice and simple. Let's have a look at Slideshow. Very similar to the carousel, but this will just display one single image at the time. And what we'll do is we'll display the title of the image at the bottom in this sort of caption container. Again, I can navigate through the slideshow, click on an image and it opens full screen, just like that. The final gallery type, I just finished work on it this morning, is the stacked type. Similar to grid, but the items span the full width of the content container. So you generally have your image either floated left or floated right, and you have your title and your caption content in the space. Again, we just click on image and it'll open our lightbox. It's nice and simple to get set up and working. I haven't gone absolutely overboard with all the settings. I basically put in just the most essential settings into this theme. I'm working on the assumption that either a lot of people will be happy with the default styling, or they'll just bring along their own custom CSS code to change the styling. Things like borders, box shadow effects, backgrounds, all the sorts of things like that. You could apply rounded corners on your images, and there's various different things you can do. And certainly that's something I'm going to be encouraging and helping to support people with. At the end of the day, WeaverPix is intended for professional photographers, artists, people like that from that sort of background. So a majority of people probably won't mind using a little bit of custom CSS code here or there just to style things exactly how they want. I'm very pleased with how it's all come together. I think this should provide a very nice alternative to the existing UltimateGallery stack set. I have called this theme UltimateGallery, as you've noticed. I don't know if that name will stay. I generally develop these sort of projects with code names. Sometimes they stay and sometimes I change the names to something else. But yeah, any questions or feedback or comments would be most welcomed. You can either get in contact with me direct via email, you can leave a comment under this video on the YouTube website, and if you like this video then please give it a thumbs up, and I very much appreciate that. And I look forward to chatting with you again soon.